I really love the idea of making games, and I've made a few false attempts at it. And the advice that I had always got was that you need to start learning to work with groups, working with other people, collaborating on projects. I said, that's great, but I don't know anybody who's doing anything like that. A couple months ago, I heard about Gamkedo, and my learning has accelerated so much since then. I feel like I'm growing, I'm sharing, I'm a part of something bigger than myself.
It doesn't matter what your skill set is or what your experience level is. Working in a team, you learn a lot that you wouldn't be able to do working by yourself. I can't really say enough about how important a club like this is for anyone that's wanting to make games, to learn how to make games, and to get to know other people that also enjoy the process of making games.
What I really wanted to get into was creating educational games to help people understand science and math. And I think with Gamkedo Club, I've been able to make some very interesting games that I would not have been able to make in any other way. You only get people who are really excited about working on a project with you.
Everyone in the club is really friendly. It's great to actually have a place where I feel like I'm making progress in my game development skills.
I've been making video games for about 7 years. Something that helps making video games easier is a community of people surrounding you who are supportive, knowledgeable, and can help you out when you get stuck. Gamkedo Club provides that level of support. It provides a community, and it's really helped me to get to know a large number of excellent people and learn new things, be inspired every day to learn something new, to make my skills better, and to make better video games.
The reason why I joined was actually a recommendation from a friend to see if I have an interest in learning how to build a video game, since when I was younger, I always had an interest playing them. So it would be fun to actually create one of my own. I learned where my passion lies. It may not be in coding, but I found out that I love actually doing the art for the video game, from 2D to 3D and then animating it. I'm really excited, and I'm really glad that I joined this club because I learned so much.
You can kind of just contribute whatever you can contribute whenever you can contribute. And I like that because I have 2 kids. So there's a lot of time that I spend being dad. We're busy, but so are you. And yet here we all are working to learn this skill and to make cool games and to put them online and to build our resumes and our portfolios.
The people in the club are phenomenal people from just all over the world, which is really awesome.
If you have to work all of them out yourself, eventually that gets tiring, and you kind of become this one-man band. It's going to be difficult for me to do all of this alone. So the structure that we have of, and if what I do is animating, well, I can just animate. But if you do decide to become a generalist game developer, well, you have people that are already there. We have good people in the club that have a very productive, like, can-do attitude, which you kind of need. You need to have this if you're going to do games.
A club allows me to practice the skills along with meeting new people and making connections and being able to learn from industry professionals in a way that I wouldn't be able to otherwise. And also we get to make great games.
The best of Gamkedo for me has been the chance to practice and its flexibility on timing, on being able to join one team or another. People don't take it wrong if you just like there for a couple of items that you're going to develop. The club members are really helpful, but most importantly, the office hours that Chris provides helps you not getting stuck. That's very often where the game development dream stops, and you can continue to progress. There's always a helping hand.
My name is David Mullick, game producer and head of the faculty of the Los Angeles Film School's game production department. I've been lucky enough to witness Gamkedo in action. Gamkedo is a wonderful way to learn about games, and I really can't recommend it highly enough.
Gamkedo is something I wish existed when I started writing games over 30 years ago. Chris starts with the foundations, and then he builds from there. Gamkedo does this in a way that's accessible to everyone.
So the cool thing about Gamkedo is, since there's so many different projects going on at a time, you can dip in and out and practice any skills you want to. So you could do audio or programming. It could be systems or AI or UI. You could do 2D textures or sprite animations or 3D animations. And the cool thing about dabbling in all those different things is on a larger project or team, it helps you understand for any specialist the types of problems that they have to solve, what motivates them, and what things they care about for their work that they're responsible for on a larger team like that. And so those are the types of things that could make you a really valuable producer, or at least really good at communicating with the other people on your team.
I got to be a part of VGDev, one of the first clubs that Chris Leon started, which is kind of the framework that he used to build Gamkedo. And that club is where I learned everything that I currently know about game development. Someone who doesn't have any game development prior to joining the club can join, take a few of Chris's courses on how to make games, and over the course of a few months, learn how to put together a full game on their own. An experience that even few college grads have the experience of having. Another aspect that is very important that Gamkedo does really well is inviting guest speakers to talk about their various experiences in the industry.
It's really practical and hands-on in a way that I think is very empowering and project-based, in a way that the education really sticks. I'm a big fan. I really do think what you're doing is the future here in terms of educating real game developers.